You want to go with this time?
I don't have any more of an intro opener than you. We are just not prepared for that kind of thing.
We're weird.
Boy,
We're on the couch.
We're weirdos,
We're
on,
weirdos
the
on the
couch.
couch. Okay.
Insert jingle here. Welcome back, weirdos. So today's video, we are going to be trying some of the various candies that we got on our trip to Jonesboro, Arkansas. I always want to say Jonesville. I do.
There's a Jonesville near us.
But I want, yeah. So Jonesville, Arkansas. When we went to see the eclipse, we got more options here than we had for the popcorn in the previous video.
Yeah. We went to a place in St. Louis. Totally just stealing this from you.
That's okay.
We went to.
I don't remember these things.
I know.
That's why you're here.
We went to a place in St. Louis that I found on the internet because that's what I do before vacations. I just really troll Google Maps to see what looks cool. And I found a place called Crown Candy Kitchen. Apparently they've been there since, don't quote me on it, and I might be wrong, but I want to say 1913.
1913.
They have been in business since before World War I. Over 100 years. They must be doing something right because there was a line out the freaking door.
Yep.
Because you can stay and have lunch or have ice cream. They do a real big ice cream business apparently. But they also have actual candy kitchen where they make handmade chocolates. So we came in real quick. Like I said, line out the door, maybe like 10 or 15 people.
Those were the people that were waiting to eat. If you were just there to buy candy and leave, they were letting you in.
Exactly. So we came in and there was like this huge rack in front of the candy counter, the candy display area. And I'm like, what is this? Well, because Easter had just happened, they had an overstock of Easter candy and they laid it out on clearance. So I'm like, yes, this is what I want. So we picked up way too many candies.
Or not enough.
Or not enough. Like they had handmade Easter bunnies for like $10. I'm like, I could get down on that, but this has to fly home.
Yes.
So unfortunately, some of the really cool figural stuff that they make did not make it home with us.
Thanks, TSA.
Yay! And also, because of TSA, some things that we'll show you did not survive as nicely as we wanted them to. It could have been because we checked our bags and maybe the air pressure changed underneath the plane. It could be from that wonderful pawing all my bags got. We're not sure, but who cares? It's candy, so we're just going to go ahead and start.
It's still going to taste good.
Exactly. So, like the only full price thing that we bought were some caramels. Both of us really love caramels or caramels. Wish my nose would stop itching. So we're going to start down here at the end, and we have dark chocolate caramels.
Grab my chocolate. Oh. That's a different video.
You can see it. It's square. It's got little squiggles on it. It's lovely. It's about the size and the shape of a Russell Stover. He feels lovely. He smells like chocolate. He's a very nice caramel. It'd be better if it wasn't dark chocolate. I like the texture of the caramel. That's always my problem. You can give me a caramel and then sometimes they really suck. I'm not going to eat the whole thing. There you go. Cooties for you.
You just come in here, grab my caramel, take a bite. I'm done.
Yes. You're welcome. You're going to do... I'm going to do the same thing to mine because you're going to eat all my caramel. And my caramels.
That's another video.
So I'll say this. Dark chocolate, very good. Not like crazy bitter. Not crazy not bitter. Just it hits that really good semi-sweet spot of being the perfect dark chocolate. I'm so proud of myself for that joke. But I'm not a dark chocolate fan, so he will eat all of those.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now I'm going to assume that this next item are the maple Easter eggs. And he's going to get up so you can really see what happened to these poor little Easter eggs. Higher.
Oh.
There you go. They have buttholes now.
Well, just the one, really.
They kind of, yeah. So they're filled with like a whipped filling. That one looks like it's been violated.
You know what I mean? Violated?
That one exploded. I probably didn't get those in there very well.
They're filled with a whip typed cream.
Whip.
Like the little Russell Stovers that you get on Easter, those little whipped eggs. And they just didn't react well with the airplane somehow. So, but each of us got a ginormous egg, and I can show you, you know, size-wise, he's a big boy. Like, that's a good egg, right? So this would definitely be something that you eat on for like an hour while you watch TV.
Get a load of this one.
It smells like my maple fudge. I have a complaint later about fudge, by the way.
Yes. Ooh, it does.
Yes.
You ain't getting this back.
I'm gonna just wipe my hand on my pants. If I don't get that back, that just means I get this one.
No.
He wants me. He's smiling at me. He's smiling at me.
It's smiling at me.
Don't put your tongue in there. That's not where your tongue goes.
Yeah, it is.
Just take a bite.
This is my tongue's hole. This is made for my tongue. I thought you were biting first.
Okay, well then give it back. Go. Wait.
I'm not getting it back.
So you can kind of see what's happening in there. There you go. I have to block your face.
You know you got a zoom function, right?
That's literally all the zoom I have, baby.
Oh, well.
Okay. I got more smell than I got maple.
Maybe another bite because I got quite a bit of maple in there.
God, you decimated it.
It was already decimated.
Am I still broken? I'm
Yes,
getting
you're
like
broken.
this much maple.
You're broken then. Sucks to be you.
The whip is lovely. It makes me think marshmallow, which is actually something that I don't want. I was thinking more of like a whipped fondant or a whipped buttercreamy kind of action. Go for it.
Okay.
But it just makes me think of a very, very loose marshmallow. That slut. The smell
Marshmallow.
for me, the smell of maple is much stronger than the flavor of maple.
Go.
It's just not doing it for me. I'm so sad. It's still a very good piece of candy. The quality is there, the workmanship is there, craftsmanship is there. But it's not
Yummy's there.
it's not the punch you in the face maple that you're hoping for when you smell it. I'll say that. But it was 50 cents. So I don't think I can be wrong. I can't go wrong with handmade chocolate candy from a 100-plus-year-old chocolatier for 50 cents. Okay. So this was hubby's choice. They had little bags of solid little foil wrapped Easter eggs. And he saw.
I didn't pay any attention.
He paid no attention. So I've already taken mine out of the bag. But you can see that his eggs, they're so cute. They're pastel and purple. And then you have mine, which are like bright. Look at me, I'm blue.
And I thought it was just different color foil wrapping. Until they
wrong.
were ringing them up that we found out that I
He
was
was
wrong.
wrong.
But it's okay.
It's okay. And I knew it. And I saw that he picked them up. And I'm like, what you doing? Like, in my head, I'm like, I wonder what he's doing. I wonder if he knows.
Nope.
No.
He sure didn't.
He did not know
He found out.
that he got a white egg. All of his eggs are white chocolate. There's nothing wrong with white chocolate.
I like
White chocolate is delicious if it's good white chocolate. I'm looking at you, Palmer. I keep saying this, and I don't know why, but Russell Stover makes really good white chocolate. We just like... They look like nuts.
Yeah. I was just thinking, it looks like a giant pistachio.
Yeah.
Giant.
See, mine has a butt. Wait. It's smiling at me. And they're solid, so this is a nice, good hunk of candy. It is a good. I wish we had tried some of this before we left. Like, before we left the location. I would have gone back for more of those. For my mother. My mother loves white chocolate. This is so good.
We're going to have to make another trip back anyway because we need
got
the dark
it.
chocolate. Also, we need to go, obviously these are Easter time only. We need to go when it's not near a holiday because unfortunately that clearance rack blocked like at least half, if not 2/3 of the case of the stuff they normally have, and it was really hard to see what was back there.
Right. I tried to move like a box of wax paper to get it out of the way so I could kind of peek behind the shelf. And God bless this little shopkeeper. I know Midwest people are different from Southern people. He just kind of grabbed it and he said, and we don't move these. And put it right back where it was supposed to go.
He didn't say it like that. He was very nice about it.
He was very nice about it, but
I knew you were going to be.
To my Southern mentality, he was a little brusque. But in real life, he was not. He was just like,
don't move
these
these,
don't move
please,
these.
thank you.
You know. So it's like, I get it. But what I was trying to do was kind of peek around the corner, like you said, to see what else was out there. And I happened to see that they had peanut butter cups in the actual candy wrap.
I missed that part.
And I went, ooh, peanut butter cups. And that's when he said, oh, if you guys want peanut butter. And he walked around me, and he came back with a box of peanut butter eggs. That's how we ended up with the peanut butter eggs. And I'm like, sweet, peanut butter and chocolate and clearance? Yes, please. So we got a dozen filled peanut butter eggs that we have split up between the two of us.
So did we now? Because that looks like a half dozen.
Yes, mine are in my office. You get 6 and I get 6.
I have to eat all my stuff on camera.
I could have kept them and just said, hey, I'm the one that discovered the peanut butter.
Honestly, I probably would have forgot we even got them.
Exactly.
I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. And so, again, you can see about what kind of size we're looking at.
I'm old. It's hefty, too.
He's a hefty little peanut butter guy.
Like, this is probably the heaviest thing we've picked up so far.
Yeah.
Even compared to the caramels.
Really should have sat in the car and tried all these.
I know. That is a good peanut butter.
Oh my. It is smooth. It's smooth like frosting. Like it's not gritty like the inside of a Reese's peanut butter cup. Or like it's not fluffy like the inside of a cheap peanut butter cup. It's smooth. You can just like frost a body with it.
It really is. And it's really good. I wonder if it's something that they make themselves, their own recipe or not.
Oh, I bet they have to. They probably take like institutional peanut butter, like they're not going to make their own peanut butter.
They might.
They might. And then mix it with powdered sugar and probably butter. Stuff like that.
Well, whatever they did,
they did it right, man.
Keep doing that.
Keep doing. Yeah. I don't want to get that taste out of my mouth, but we've got more to go.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we have the blown out butthole of the
butthole. My butthole. I broke my butthole. You're welcome.
Okay, thanks. This should be the vanilla cream. And again, as you can see, it's just completely exploded. I'm trying to peep, man. You're screwing up my autofocus.
You're gonna figure out how to make my face beyond that. So while you're showing that, I'll just have my face on.
I try to learn something new with every video we make. So maybe by the time I get to editing this video, I'll figure out how to do that. Yeah.
No?
You didn't smell it.
Oh, you're right.
Exactly.
Like, why are you trying to show my... You said not to stick my nose in the hole, and then you're trying to stick a hole in my nose.
Yeah, it's very, very... I'm not sticking my nose where you just stuck your nose. God, you're special.
Uh-huh. For whatever reason, the smell made me think of milk.
I don't hate it, but I don't want any more of it. It's that texture again. The flavor is good. You can tell it's supposed to be a vanilla because it's just kind of boring. Again, the chocolate is amazing. But it's just that marshmallowy, stretchy texture that I wasn't expecting, and so I don't want. So
For me,
yay, you get...
I don't taste the vanilla.
It's very faint.
Way more so than the maple.
Yeah.
It just tastes like marshmallow-filled egg. A marshmallow cream egg.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Exactly. I don't want that.
I'm not mad at it. I like that.
Yeah, exactly. Like if I went to the store and said, dude, I'm going to go get me a chocolate marshmallow egg. This is exactly what I would want it to be. It is a perfectly delicious chocolate-covered marshmallow egg. It's just not what I was wanting it to be. And maybe that's my fail.
You hand me this, you take a bite, tell me what flavor it is. I'll tell you marshmallow.
Exactly.
When you tell me it's vanilla, I'm going to go, okay.
Okay. Okay. So these are more of the chocolate eggs. And because I read signs, I knew that they were milk chocolate eggs.
I can't read.
So there's no surprise for me,
My mama never learned me.
excuse me, to unwrap it and go, it's a chocolate egg.
Well, if these are even half as good as the white chocolate,
The butt crack is not nearly as pronounced as it is on the white eggs. The white eggs have a much nicer
people
butt crack.
have butts.
Hasn't it? This is definitely one that will be nice to not suck on because that's gross, but let it melt on your tongue and just enjoy it for a moment. He, of course, just chews it and swallows it because he is a chocolate heathen. That's my new band name. But it's words.
Chocolate Heathen's debut album, White Butt Crack.
I can't take you anywhere. But
I know, but I like it.
It's smooth and it's creamy. It doesn't leave a weird film on your mouth. It's just, I'm still sucking on the half the piece that half of the piece that I bit off. I was gonna say half of piece that chunked off.
Chunked off.
Chunked off. It melts on your fingers.
That'll be the first track from your
White
butt
chunked
crack.
off. So I'm gonna love to eat the rest of this as soon as I turn the camera off. Like right now. No, I'm kidding.
Bye. Stay weird.
Bye. Okay. And then last but not least, the best caramels. The ones that are covered in milk chocolate. I see you over there.
Excuse me. Milk chocolate dark chocolate. Heck, that white chocolate
Maybe.
is caramel. I'm down with it.
It's caramel. So, same exact shape, except this time I have little dark stripes. His had milk chocolate stripes. I have dark chocolate stripes.
Fancy pants. I think mine's better.
No.
But that's probably just because I prefer dark, you prefer milk.
Exactly. I do think these would benefit from refrigeration. I think I don't know why, this caramel feels softer than his caramel. Or caramel. And so maybe by putting these in the fridge for a little while, and then taking it out when I'm ready to munch on it, will make the caramel a little bit firmer. Like, it's not a runny caramel, but it doesn't have that right hard, well, not even a hard caramel, medium caramel texture. Not runny, but not Werther's. It's somewhere in the middle. This is too far over towards runny. So, okay.
All right.
So what was your favorite?
Pretty much all of it. It was all good, but
It was
if I had to pick one, them peanut butter eggs.
Oh my god, those peanut butter eggs were amazing.
Yeah.
I had high hopes for the caramels, just because I always love caramels. And I'm not normally a peanut butter cup person. Like, I like them, they're okay, but he eats like a bag of them a week, it feels like sometimes.
Sometimes 2 weeks.
Sometimes, oh, I thought you were going to say sometimes 2 bags.
Or that.
But my god, those peanut butter eggs. Like, if you went to your high-end candy store where they charge you $5 a piece for candy and put it in the little box kind of thing, that's what that makes me think of. They could charge so much for those eggs. And I think they were like $2.99.
Yeah, like $2-3
Yeah.
on clearance.
And they even came in like pretty little boxes. I don't have the boxes with me, of course, because we put everything in little storage containers. But everything was so nicely packaged for us. The eggs came in a little box, and the eggs all came in a little plastic bag. Each of the eggs, like a little plastic bag. Yes. And the guy was really nice and wrapped up our little marshmallow eggs for us and put them in another little gift box. Like, everything was very well taken care of. So I was really impressed. And I think all of it was $20. Something like that. Like, I know it was definitely under 30, but I want to say it was right around $20 or $21 for all of this, plus a little bit more.
You know, if I'm remembering correctly, I think the reason we didn't try any of this in the car is because we were going to the Arch.
Right.
We wanted to get to the Arch. We didn't know that Arch was sold out. If we had known the Arch was sold out, we
Exactly.
definitely would have taken the time to try it in the car.
Just sit in
Go
the
back
car.
in and go, more please.
Yeah. Even if it wasn't making a video for you guys, but just to try all of the candy and be
Oh,
like,
you don't want to repeat?
It's like, I just want to try the candy, make sure it's good, because they had tons of candy left.
Yeah.
Like, there was so much candy on the shelves, and if we had room in our suitcases, we probably would have gotten like 5 bags of these and 10 of the eggs and stuff like that. So
the best way to do that, we're gonna have to figure out when to rent an RV, so we don't have to worry about TSA.
Exactly. It's like, or just a big van. So
all right.
Now here's my rant about fudge.
Oh yes.
Okay. So
I'm with you on this 100%.
We went into this trip with a couple different places that we absolutely 100% wanted to go to. One of them was a place called Uranus Fudge Factory. Yes, it's as funny as it sounds. Yes, they completely play on that name. Everything about Uranus Fudge Factory is about poop jokes. Love the crap out of poop jokes. Yes, I said it. Love the crap out of poop jokes. So I thought that Uranus Fudge Factory was like this giant tourist trap where they would have lots of cool things to do and a gift shop. But it turned out that it was lots of gift shop and not a whole lot to do.
They've been adding stuff to do over the years, I think.
Yeah. So, like last year on Twitter, we saw that they had added mini golf. So I'm like, yes, I love mini golf. We're going to go do mini golf. Well, mini golf is closed.
We did do mini golf elsewhere.
We did do mini golf
this
elsewhere.
one got not one, not two, three hole-in-ones.
3 hole-in-ones. But you're getting sidetracked from my fudge rant. Back to fudge. So, we went to the fudge factory. We expected to spend
A lot.
like a whole afternoon there. We were going to play the mini golf, and we were going to eat some ice cream, and maybe get like a hot dog, and do all the cool
And
stuff that
load
they
up
have.
on fudge.
And load up on fudge. What is it with you people and putting nuts?
You can't say you people.
I said you people, and I'll say it again. What is up with you fudge packers putting nuts in my maple fudge? Not everybody likes nuts. Some of us are fudge lesbians, okay? We don't want nuts.
Not a huge fan of putting nuts in my mouth.
No,
Doubly so when it's in my fudge.
I don't like nuts. I very rarely eat nuts. I like peanuts. Peanuts are lovely.
They're great in M&Ms.
They're great in M&Ms. I got a bunch of peanut M&Ms over here right now.
They're great in butter format.
They're very good in peanut butter format. But I want some fudge that's fudge. I don't want sprinkles. I don't want coconut. I don't want pecans. I don't want walnuts. I don't want pistachios. I don't want broken up Oreos. I don't. I want
Maple fudge should
fudge.
be pure. Always
Maple.
and forever.
There is a place that we found in Savannah, Georgia, called the Savannah Candy Company. I discovered maple fudge with no nuts in it like 20 years ago. And it is the most delicious fudge I've ever put in my mouth. About 10 years ago, I discovered that they have another location in St. Augustine, Florida. We're about 2 hours from St. Augustine. I often will go to St. Augustine to run some 5Ks. Maybe I'll go to Jacksonville, which is very close to St. Augustine. And I'll treat myself to a pound of fudge with no nuts in it. Why can't other fudge people, yes, I said fudge people,
Fudge
understand
packers.
that we don't all want nuts?
Nuts do not belong in maple fudge. Nuts do not belong in brownies.
There's no nuts in brownies either. So we went to Uranus. Yeah, there were nuts in Uranus. The maple fudge had nuts in it. And I was grumpy. And so I said, to hell with it. I did, I cussed. And we did not buy any fudge. We bought taffy, and we're going to talk about that in a different video. I also got a t-shirt. Because of course. But we got a lot of taffy. But I didn't buy any fudge at Uranus Fudge Factory.
The main thing you go
The
there
main
for.
thing that you go there is for fudge. And I feel like their display area of where their fudge was pathetic. It was
For a
maybe,
place that bills itself
it
on
was
fudge.
maybe the size of my table right here. Like, I was expecting like this massive wall of fudge, right? No.
Like, yeah, sure, they had another section over here, but it had all the same fudge it was
It
here.
was all the same fudge. And yes, they gave out samples. Like every fudge place gives out little samples with the different things. But no. Same kind of fudge that you find everywhere. Nothing special. It was just boring. I was not impressed.
All I can hope is that we just went during the off season.
That's what I hope. That's my
Because
absolute
a
hope.
lot of the
A
tourist
lot
trap
of the
attractions
attractions
they
were
had
closed.
were closed.
Yeah.
Like, literally the fudge shop, gift shop, and the circus sideshow were the
Yeah.
only things open.
Yeah.
So,
We got our picture taken with a giant belt buckle. Mostly just because we needed something to do. Oh, and our faces coming out of the buttholes of elephants. But yeah, so okay. Not a big deal. Maybe we'll find some fudge elsewhere. We're going to go to that giant candy store, remember? Yeah, so we go to Redmond's Candy Factory, where you think that they make things. They had fudge. They had maple fudge. And it had nuts in it. Again, with the nuts, people. Like, stop it. So I looked at all of them, and I'm like, I don't want any of this.
no nuts!
Just So this trip where I was looking forward to Crown candy and Uranus candy and Redmond candy, y'all just disappoint me. So that's my rant about fudge. I'm all done now. But anyway, so that's going to do it for us now. Like I said, we're going to come back and we're going to talk about all of the taffy that we got. Mostly at Redmond's. No, mostly at Uranus. And some at Redmond's.
Yeah.
Yep. But until then, I think that's going to do it for us. So until we see you again,
Stay weird.
Stay weird.